Hello, boss. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the second part of the video. So, I'm making a two-part series of my experience interning at a startup versus interning at an MNC. So, if you've not watched the first part of the video, that is my experience interning in a startup. So, I would recommend you guys to give it a watch. So, this part is about my experience interning at an MNC. So, what were the key takeaways? Here it goes. So, the first key takeaway was witnessing an excellent pipeline of the systems and processes and how it worked like a well oiled machine, right? Because startups in general are very unstructured, be it many processes, there are no proper systems and processes that are set. Whereas in an MNC, there's a proper system and process set for each and everything, right? You name it, and they have like a thoroughly defined procedures for that. That's a very good, I would say, point to actually note because uh, for example, when you view some of these organizations which employs like thousands or lakhs of employees, right, you'll be stunned seeing that how efficient these systems and processes are and how smoothly they function. So I would say in an MNC, usually you witness the fact that there are thoroughly organized systems and processes, be it for onboarding, be it for initial onboarding, whatever, and be it for hiring, and be it for how you would actually code, and be it for the coding style. You have like a thoroughly defined style for that rather than an ad hoc fashion that you have in a startup. So that's my first takeaway. And my second point is yeah, you relatively have that slow pace compared to startups. And I actually think that sometimes you need that slow pace, right? Slow pace of working or whatever, because I mean, normally you can't always function in that 100% intensity, right? When which is actually needed in a startup. But in a corporate, it's mostly a relaxed setting, I would say, in terms of work or responsibilities, whatever I was assigned with when I compare it with the startups. So yeah, that slow pace of working sometimes is actually needed, I would say. Uh, so yeah, also there was like a thorough emphasis that was laid on testing before we shipped the product. So that was also a great add-on, I would say, because normally in a startup you end up shipping your products. You need to ship products really fast, but you don't emphasize on testing, on thorough testing to be done, rather than, so your idea would be that you have to ship products really fast, right? So but that is like completely opposite in a corporate. So you have to like first thoroughly test the product, and only then you have to release the product. So that was my second point. And the third takeaway was like great set of facilities and amenities. So who would like not love this fact, right? So be it like many factors. For example, having your own transport, having a transport facility, or even I would say in terms of we're getting into all the first world things, so be it like even having getting like a good lunch meal, whatever. So and getting some coupons, yeah, man. Why not? So yeah, and getting like a good work PC or workstation. um yeah, there were some amazing benefits. Like there are some amazing benefits that I found interning at a startup too. So interning at an MNC. So yeah, you get exposed to great set of facilities and amenities and in an MNC. And my last takeaway was you have that greater security and surety of your job when I compare it with a startup, because sometimes I feel startups move away from their focal point, the main moat of their startup, and they move towards some other different areas that they shouldn't be in. But in a corporate, I would say, since the decision is taken by upper levels of management, I hopefully think they have taken the right decision. So yeah, I mean, I would say it's like pretty well thought compared to a startup wherein you don't consult a lot of people before making any key decision. But in a corporate, I mean, since it goes through a lot of hierarchy, so there are like multiple people that they need to consult before making a decision. So in terms of that, I would say the proper there's a proper goal setting in an MNC, and yeah, accordingly there's a greater surety and security of your job, I would say. So with that, we come to an end. So this was my two-part series of startups versus corporates, or my experience like interning at a startup and a corporate, right? So let's not put like versus or whatever. So with that, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, and see you all.